This is a Kickstarter scam that one of you guys brought to my attention, Shinsei Luda. So thank you so much for that. This is somebody who started a Kickstarter and never delivered it, and it's been years. So all of this started with this Instagram page and this artist who goes by the handle mochibear.studio. They made this post called Cute Anatomy Plush by Mochi Bear Studio. And this was posted on May 24th, 2021. We are now in 2025. It is 4 years ago that this Kickstarter launched. And it reads, now launched. I am so excited to introduce my new plush line since I have rebranded. There's a 24-hour early bird discount. We have until Tuesday, June 8th to get these funded. Any shares, saves, and tags are truly appreciated. And these are little plushies. They have a brain pouch. They have a bunny syringe with a little virus in it, a neuron, a kidney, a uterus pouch. These are all really, really cute. And this is the Kickstarter. So the Kickstarter, again, is labeled Cute Medical Theme Plush, created by Mochi Bear Studio. It's 100% funded, according to Kickstarter, with 340 backers that pledged almost $16,000 to make this happen. And here's the story. Hey there, my name is Tiffany, and I'm the artist behind Mochi Bear Studio. I have a strong passion for learning about medical and science. Although I didn't become a doctor, I still work in healthcare. As a mom, I want to share my love of medical and science with my son, but there is not many items that were little bear friendly, since the designs. Each item is designed in mind to be interactive or easy to hold with little hands. How it works, the Kickstarter will not charge your card until the Kickstarter ends on Tuesday, June 8th at 11 p.m. PST, 2021, mind you. However, if we don't meet the initial funding goal of $12,500, nobody will be charged. Our campaign has 5 different items. Pledge for as many plush and pouches you desire, as they are all available for purchase. Under the shipping info, the shipping timeframe was set to ship November 2021. This is the estimated shipping timeframe for this Kickstarter. Please note, due to the pandemic, USPS and other shipping services have been greatly impacted, and shifts to shipping timeframe may occur. I'll send an update via Kickstarter if this happens. It's only for the US and Canada, because Tiffany did not feel comfortable providing international shipping outside of Etsy. Here are the pledges that are all gone. You could pledge an anatomy sticker for $6 plus $2 shipping. You could, for $12, get a neuron plush for early bird specials with $5 shipping. You can get an organ enamel pin for $12 plus $5 shipping. This is all in USD. The brain pouch was $20. The uterus plush was $20. The kidney plush was $22. And the bunny syringe was $25. And for $75, you can get an enamel pin set, or $95, you could get all 5 plushies. So here we have some of the examples. Wow, but look in the comment section of the original Instagram post. These are all now almost 200 weeks ago, right? We can see people like Miss Illustrations Shop writing, backed it, they're all super cute. Another person writing, back this baby, need that uterus bag, grab myself a body bean, and what will be declared my last brain cell. And there have been, posts about Kickstarter stuff, sticker sheets, etc. More posts about the enamel pins. And Mochi Bear put out an update June 8th, 2021, showcasing the kidney plushie, thanking people for pledging, and writing any leftover stock from fulfilling orders will be posted on Etsy. Note, this may not be until December 2021 or January 2022. So on September 29th, 2021, Mochi Bear Studio posts another photo of the bunny syringe, writing, what do you think the virus is plotting? World domination. So here's the update. In case you missed it, Plush just finished manufacturing and now are making their boat journey to the Bear Cafe, or the Bear Cave. I'm so excited. Note, they will be up for pre-orders in November when they arrive closer. This will be the only way to purchase them this year, as I will close my shop for vacation all of December. This will also be open to international friends too. And then they did their winter vacation. They came back in the middle of 2022. And in the middle of 2022, they showcased their back with some life updates, showcasing that they got pregnant. There were issues with their Etsy shop because their Etsy shop did not properly go on vacation. They apologized for it, and they reached out to backed up emails and DMs from fellow maker friends. So they gave some Etsy updates about overdue Etsy orders, and they had given Kickstarter updates as well. So they indicated that in 2022, there's some stuff that backers need to do. Typically, when you back a Kickstarter, over time, they're going to ask you for more info. Then they indicated that all plushies are there, and they were going to ship the items starting 2022 June. And I am not a backer of the Kickstarter, so a lot of the updates I cannot see, right? But you can see the updates here. June 15, 2022, quick update. Oh, June 6th, shipping begins, right? Then on July 1st, 2022, still recovering, shipping to commence next weekend. Shipping commences July 24th, still shipping August 5th, and then maternity break. Short pause, babies here August 31st, 2022. Because yes, August 5th, 2022, Mochi Bear Studios went on maternity break for their second child. And they write, a big thank you very much to all my amazing and supportive bears. This has been a bumpy year for the soon-to-be mama bear of two, but your kind words and encouragement brings me peace to slow down, take care of my health, and continue on when I'm ready. Baby bear is almost here, so today marks my day of maternity leave. So they indicated they're gonna update the Kickstarter, closing their stores, and they have not posted on their Instagram since. That was literally their last post on their Instagram, August 5th, 2022. And on November 2nd, 2022, they put out an update on their Kickstarter. But in the Kickstarter, Mochi Bear writes, shipment resumes, ETA for delivering everything before Christmas. And Mochi Bear writes, hello everyone, time has blown by quickly. Thank you all for your well wishes as I enjoy all the sweet moments with my newest baby bear and acclimate to the changes. As some of you may notice, I am commencing shipment again this week. It's a slow process on my end, but any moment I can get, I'm printing processing packages. I am pleased to let you know that even with my slow pace, all packages should be shipped out and here in time for Christmas. If you haven't received your tracking just yet, please hang tight. I am getting there. If you have already messaged me regarding an address change, I have it noted. If you still need an address change, please message me and I'll see it when I get to your order. Thank you all. Tiffany. That was the last time we heard from Tiffany and Mochi Bear Studios about the Kickstarter. But what about the people that had pledged the Kickstarter? Did they get what they were promised? Did they get their plushies? Well, a lot of people didn't get their stuff. Because if you just look at the comments, here we have a super backer writing, hello, I was really looking forward to these plushies I backed. Is there any update? You owe your backers an update. Either send what you owe or refund us, please. Hello, Tiffany. Can we please get an update? I haven't received any updates, any tracking number or anything. I even messaged the seller several months ago regarding a mistake in another Kickstarter and never got a message back. It's been almost 2 years now and I would like my money back at this rate. And then another person 2 years ago writes, check their manufacturer on IG. They are her manufacturer that can't even get a hold of her. They have 500 plushies sitting in their warehouse and they want to get rid of them. Like, what the actual F? Just recalled I backed this god 2 years back and the last update said Christmas and we're past Easter now. An update, refund or something, please. And again, more people begging for information. And this is all 2023. But yes, so for additional context, right? What if you guys from my stream, Shinsei Luna, you backed this Kickstarter? And like you said in chat, right? So you only got your plushie when you directly reached out to the manufacturer, paid $45 because it's shipping from China to receive it. You did not receive it through Mochi Bear Studios themselves delivering you the product. That is crazy. Nope, and not a refund either. Wow, that's a scam. So this is what the manufacturer posted. Their Instagram handle is Aylin Toys Manufacturer. And on April 13th, 2023, so this was 2 years ago, they made this post with a photo of the uterus plushie, writing, may I know, are there anyone who is interested in uterus pillows? There is around 500 pieces in our warehouse that we did for Mochi Bear Studio, but the 70% balance did not pay yet, and they were in stock about 1.5 years now. We cannot contact our customer. Just hope we can reduce the less in final. So these are the DMs between Shinsei and Aylin Toys Manufacturer. And so Shinsei writes, hi, I also backed Mochi Bear Studio and never got anything. Is there any way I can get one too? I really wanted one and she hasn't said anything for months. I'm guessing this is referring to the uterus plushie, right? And Aylin writes, hi, yes, one pillow is okay to send, but the shipping charge is $45 in total, about 3 to 5 days. Is that okay for you? And Shinsei says, yep, one pillow, $45 is okay. Then the manufacturer asks if PayPal's okay, and Shinsei says, I'll try. Then they're asking if the address is okay, and then Shinsei says, I wonder what happened to the woman. And Aylin writes, I don't know what happened, but I have not got the balance from her from 2022. I have finished them around January 2022. She did not reply my news anymore from last year. And the manufacturer attached an email. So this is the email. This email was sent in 2022 between the manufacturer and Tiffany. So as you can see here, this is the manufacturer to Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Good day. I hope everything is fine. May I know, have you gotten my last email? Can you arrange the balance for $2,693 first? My boss pushed me about the shipping time. I am so sorry for the trouble, but just as another customer also put in about 4,000 cubic meter goods in our warehouse too. I have big pressure every day. Sorry again. Looking forward to hear the news from you. Thanks and best regards, Fanny. So again, this is like regarding like storage space, right? Because 500 plushies is a lot of plushies. And Tiffany responds, hi Fanny, I apologize for the late reply. I've been working on gathering funds. I hope I can send $500 more payments in to something released for shipment while I work on gathering more funds. I've been working on gathering funds, but business has been slow. I apologize for the delay. Tiffany. Girl, where is your money? I'm sorry, this sounds so rude, but like you made $16,000 from the Kickstarter. So how do you not have $2,600 to pay your manufacturer? Where did the $16,000 go? I would imagine that paying your manufacturer is probably one of the first things you're going to spend the $16,000 on. I don't know. That would just be my guess. Perhaps, paying the manufacturer that is going to make your Kickstarter items would be up there on the list of stuff you got to pay for. Look, I'm not making any accusations. I'm not pointing any fingers, but between the Kickstarter and between not paying, she had a kid, and kids are expensive. Like, don't get me wrong. That is completely unfair in the US that the medical bills here are giga expensive, including having children. But that doesn't excuse scamming like the 340 backers. Allegedly, some people received the items, right? But a couple hundred people were scammed. So where exactly is the $16,000? Okay, so I'm a bit confused. I get it, but how does the Kickstarters work? Okay, so the way Kickstarters work, and this is a core problem that Kickstarter has that needs to be addressed because this is a big loophole. So the way Kickstarter works is Kickstarter is a platform that allows people with grand ideas and projects to front the money. You make a Kickstarter, right? Being like, hey, here is my project. Hypothetically, I want to open a boba shop. So I make a project titled, I want to make a boba shop. And then I set a goal amount of money I am aiming to raise. Let's say I need $10,000 for my boba shop, which is a really low amount. But let's just say $10,000 for me to open the Catliente boba shop, okay? Then I promote it on social media, and people who are interested in my boba shop will come and pledge. That means you give me money for my boba shop in advance, and I will give you promises. So I'll be like, if you pledge $5, I will make you a drink. If you pledge $10, I'll make you 2 drinks. If you pledge me $500, I will make a boba flavor and name it after you. Hypothetically, right? I'm giving you all these promises. Now, if we do not raise the money, if we raise less than the money I set, so we raise less than $10,000, nothing happens. The Kickstarter is devoid. I don't get the money. You don't get charged. If I raise over the goal amount that I set, the $10,000, then I get the money. And now I am on the hook to deliver my promises. I need to now give you the boba. I need to give you the drink with your namesake. But the big problem with Kickstarter is that Kickstarter has no way to ensure that people fulfill these orders. Now that I've made over the $10,000, I can go and make my boba shop, never deliver it. I can take the $10,000, never make my boba shop, and run away and move to China, and you'll never see me again. And there's nothing Kickstarter can do because it is built on promises. And the problem is, like, in order for Kickstarter to build a system that enforces payments and delivering projects, sometimes it will lead to the failure of good actors. Sometimes, like, genuine people who start Kickstarters will have delays because that will always happen. They're like, crap, I was supposed to open my boba shop, but the LA fires happened and my house burned down. So now I can't open my boba shop. It's going to take me another year. Like, there are genuine people who have delays. And so if Kickstarter were to implement some sort of enforcement system, it's going to impact the good people a lot sometimes, right? I'm not opening a boba shop. This is a joke, cutie. Maybe one day I will, right? The Catliente boba shop. Also, because there's really no way Kickstarter can enforce it. Sorry, for clarity, my house also did not burn down from the LA fires. This was just a hypothetical example, right? I'm thankfully very safe, even though I am quite close to the fires. But there's also really no way Kickstarter can enforce the delivery of these projects because timelines per project differ, right? Some huge projects like games will take years to deliver, whereas some short projects like enamel pins will take a couple months. So the delivering window varies a lot. So in order for Kickstarter to have a system that would be like, by a certain date you deliver, is hard to set because of how big the range is. The other issue is, again, enforcement. How would Kickstarter enforce that? They legally have no means to do so. That's the issue. Can you get a refund? No, you cannot. Because when you back a Kickstarter, there's a big box that says, hey, you check this box, you agree that you recognize you may not receive your item. And when people back the Kickstarter, you have to check that box. And that legally washes Kickstarter's hands. Now they're like, whoop, I'm fucking good. You whoop-de-doo. You check the box that contractually makes me, as Kickstarter, not liable. No refunds for you. So Kickstarter is inherently a flawed system because they have no way to legally ensure people deliver on what they're making projects about. And they are, because of those reasons, not entitled to give refunds. This is not the first time or the largest time somebody has scammed on Kickstarter. There was an $8 million game that they just pissed off with the money and nobody has seen the game since. And Kickstarter did nothing about it. It is just an inherent flaw with Kickstarter. Should Kickstarter ethically be liable for all these people not delivering? That is a whole other debate. But this was a big side ramble. Let's get back into the drama, the tea, okay? So back into the DMs between Shinsei and the manufacturer. They're kind of discussing back and forth about the payments. Oh, okay, yeah, the home doesn't matter anymore because it was sold. Got it. The manufacturer writes, if you know somebody who's interested in it too, maybe you can let them know too. As you know, there is 500 pieces in our warehouse and we did not get the balance anymore. And Shinsei writes, I left it on the page. We gave her money, so hopefully, but some are a bit hesitant since we already also gave her money. So if some ask, I'll tell you. I'm guessing this is referring to like, hey, if other people want to buy the uterus plushies, like send them my way. Oh, and then, okay, so Shinsei's asking, can I heat up the beads in the microwave or how do I heat the little pouch? And the manufacturer says you can heat up the beads individually, but not in the pillow itself. So don't microwave the pillow, take it out. And then here, June 4th, 2023, the manufacturer says, we cannot contact Tiffany anymore. Shinsei says, really, why? Unfortunately for now, no more orders because I only needed one, and the manufacturer says I don't know. And then the final update we have is April 9th, 2024. So the manufacturer, January 4th, 2024, emails Tiffany writing, hi Tiffany, good day. May I know, will you arrange the payment today? It's great if it can all be shipped as soon as possible. Looking forward to hear the news from you. Thanks and best regards. And Tiffany responds, hi Fanny, final payment has been sent. Can you have the item shipped to the following address? And then the address is provided. And the manufacturer writes, uterus pillow plush has been shipped out on January 2024, as there are so many supporters asking me about the uterus pillows. All 500 pieces have been shipped out to Tiffany this year. If you need more information, please contact me or Tiffany directly. That was, by the way, guys, that was a year ago. And so here are some updates. Some people have gotten their stuff, some people did not. So these are the comments that were left on the Kickstarter page. So one person writes, the tracking I got the other day has movement on it. It says it should be delivered tomorrow or sometimes this week. Another person writes, at long last, my reward finally arrived. These are all a year ago. The person, my reward arrived today. The quality is what I was hoping for. I'm very pleased to finally have the items. Another person writes, finally the ordeal is over. My rewards have arrived with a few extra goodies, likely as an apology. If you got your tracking, there's a good chance it's legit. And they added, I got a keychain and 2 extra pins. So more people saying they got their order. 12 months ago, this person writes, I've gotten no tracking or anything yet. Would be nice to have an update why some people are getting theirs and others not. 10 months ago, a lot of people are still wondering whether they're going to get updates. And 8 months ago, people still wondering about any updates. And here, the person that received their items wrote, at least in my case, I think it's because I didn't pledge for any plush. I pledged for pins, which she probably got way before the plushes, which she doesn't have the plush because her manufacturer reached out to a lot of us saying she never paid for the shipping contents. I think the manufacturer still will mail things to people who bought them. 6 months ago, nothing received. 4 months ago, no updates for this person. 5 months ago, no updates. 4 months ago, no update from these individuals. And then the most recent comments we see are 2 and 3 months ago, looking for the uterus plushies they've never received. That is the end of this scenario. It looks like after, I guess, ghosting their manufacturer for years, they finally paid. 3 years later, they paid their manufacturer, but it looks like a lot of people still did not receive their items. Mainly people who pledged for plushies didn't receive their plushies, right? Like Shinsei, in your case, you only got your uterus plushie because you reached out to the manufacturer directly, paid an additional $45 of shipping to get your item. Like, you did not get it fulfilled by Mochi Bear Studios. And as of 2 months ago, people are still upset on their Kickstarter page. And if we go to their most recent Instagram post, people are still angry. Froggy writes, I managed to get my full pledge along with some extras, but I also didn't have a plush in my pledge, so maybe that's why. Mine was all pins. Another person writes, I came to check if there's any additional information on the items from the Kickstarter 1 and 2. It sucks we were scammed and not giving anything in return, but I believe in karma. Hopefully it does its own thing. More people unhappy. It was fully funded in the summer of 2021. That is 3.5 years ago, guys. No updates, nothing, ghosted everyone. And that's honestly super sad. And you can see on Kickstarter, Mochi Bear Studios' last login was February 9th, 2023. They haven't logged into their Kickstarter for 2 years. So it really looks like they did a Kickstarter, blew the 16K on something, who knows what, then had to fulfill other orders in order to get the money, or like, you know, like do other stuff, like sell other pins and stuff like that, because they were short the 70% payment, and who knows. I'm so sorry to everybody that's affected. I hope this person can be accountable because they owe so many people money. So many. Or just plushies, refunds, plushies, something. Oh,